If you are doing any type of business online that requires you to have a website, then you need to pay very close attention to the next few minutes of this video. Because unless you have your website set up a certain way, you are most likely going to be targeted for a major lawsuit that could wind up costing you thousands of dollars, possibly even tens of thousands. See, right now there are some very greedy lawyers and underhanded individuals who are taking business owners to the cleaners with a bunch of frivolous lawsuits aimed to get those same lawyers a quick payday. It's like the ambulance chasers, but for the internet. And unfortunately, it's costing tons of businesses $50,000 on average to fix this issue. So what issue am I referring to exactly? It's making sure your sites and digital assets are all ADA compliant. That's right. If you slip up even the slightest in any one of these areas, it could be game over for your bank account. But if you play your cards right, you'll not only protect yourself, but at the same time be able to generate a six-figure income very quickly, like my good friend Vaughn did when he made over $50,000 in a few weeks. And he did it all with one simple software, the same software that you too can get access to today. I'd like to present to you AdaComply. AdaComply is a cloud-based software platform that makes sure you're always ADA compliant right out of the gate. All it takes is for you to copy a single line of code to your site, and AdaComply handles the rest. You can see the full details below, along with a demo of AdaComply. But there's so many benefits to having access to AdaComply, you'll wish you had access a lot sooner. For example, with AdaComply, you'll be able to avoid nasty and costly lawsuits that suck your bank accounts dry, rank higher in the search engines with less effort, service and profit from the $650 billion disabled market, and a lot more. It's a known fact that Google tends to favor sites that cater to the accessible market. Plus, as you've already heard, this is a serious opportunity for profit. My friend Vaughn, as I previously mentioned, was able to generate $50,000 in just 7 weeks, helping other businesses to get their sites ADA compliant. And don't worry if you don't have any technical experience. AdaComply is incredibly easy to use for any beginner. As a matter of fact, you only need to follow these 3 steps. 1. Add a new website to your ADA compliant dashboard with the web URL address. 2. Click to copy the code to your website. 3. Paste the code in your website's footer. And that's it. From there, you can add any other accessibility profiles you need to your site easily from AdaComply. Just follow the simple steps and you'll be ADA compliant in absolutely no time. AdaComply will work in the background to keep your site in the confines of ADA laws without you having to lift a single finger. If you think you don't need AdaComply, then take a look at some lawsuits that have affected some businesses right on this page. Heck, you can even be sued multiple times for the same occurrence, even if you're a major business or restaurant chain, as you'll see below this video. And if you claim to be ignorant of these laws, that still won't stop you from being sued. Quite frankly, if your sites aren't ADA compliant, you can be taken to the bank and sucked dry. As a matter of fact, some of these legal experts actually prey on unsuspecting individuals like yourself. That's why it makes sense to get access to AdaComply today. It's like bug repellent for annoying underhanded lawyers. Plus, you won't have to wade through tons of information to try and keep up with all the different compliance requirements. Over 30 and counting to be exact. So if you're wondering whether or not you can afford to pass up on this offer or not invest in AdaComply right now at this very minute, let me assure you that you can't afford not to. Especially since ADA compliant lawsuits are on the rise and the average lawsuit costs $50,000. Unless you've got $50,000 to burn multiple times, I'd encourage you to get AdaComply today. Right now, at this very moment. So here's what you need to do next. Scroll down and view all the information on this page. Educate yourself and see why it's incredibly important for you to become ADA compliant right now at this very minute. Once you're done, make a small investment to get access to AdaComply today. When you do, all you need to do is copy and paste a single line of code to your sites and AdaComply will handle the rest. There's literally no heavy lifting or tons of pages of information to wade through. You could literally become ADA compliant in the next 3 minutes without any hassle. So, the choice is yours. You can choose to fork out thousands of dollars in lawsuits, or you can make a minimal investment in AdaComply today. Everything you need to legal proof your websites, rank higher in the search engines, create a six-figure income, and even tap into a $650 billion market is all being provided inside of AdaComply. I've literally made becoming ADA compliant a breeze. It's so easy that all you need to do is copy and paste a single line of code and you're done. By getting access to AdaComply, you can sleep better at night knowing that you won't be a victim to the rise of ADA lawsuits. But if you pass, eventually a lawsuit could be headed your way too. So why not make the right choice and get access to AdaComply today? Especially since you're protected by my no-risk money-back guarantee. By making a tiny investment today, you have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. The only thing you need to do is take action and get your account set up right now. Don't wait and don't delay. Your very future could depend on it. Go ahead and click the button below to get set up now, and I look forward to helping you make all your sites ADA compliant in a flash.